Okay, less than a minute. Full screen this. Yeah. Dude, I'm seriously excited. I've been... well, we've all been waiting a really long time for this. And basically, I just wanted to record my reaction to this. So, I don't know, I'm getting hyped. It's like... yeah, you know. Oh, yeah. And if anyone messages me, I'm gonna kill him. Okay. Are we ready? 6. Let's do this. Wait, what? Old cinematic. Okay. Old school thought. This era.
For the Alliance!
Shut up, Underwin. You're okay, I guess. Okay, you're trying to build high. Get to the cinematic! Please!
For Azeroth!
That's my boy. Varian, the best guy in the world. Like, one of my favorite characters. Low gosh, bro.
Hi everyone, I'm John Haidt, General Manager for Warcraft, and with me today are my friends 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 production team for WoW Classic. I really appreciate you tuning in. I know we're really excited to be able to give you updates on what's happening in World of Warcraft. But first, I want to thank our community for all the feedback you've given us this year, and especially our Community Council. You've helped shape and influence the updates that we've done recently and what you're going to see in the upcoming year.
I mean, really, for Shadowlands in particular, the story of the last 9 months or so of this expansion is all about the community, and it's shaped by what we've been hearing from them, and us realizing as a team that we
brought back the Mage Tower, so
of making sure the community felt heard.
Yeah.
And so that led us to the
That
change
gave me a lot of gold.
915.
I'm good. I like my
also
gold.
Really re-examining some of the assumptions and foundations of World of Warcraft about things like character investment and mains versus alts, or how catch-up should work.
I want all of my
in our
alts
systems
to be max.
And I think
I've got
915 represented a step
6
in the direction of letting
I've got
players
like
have more freedom
over
to play
30.
World of Warcraft the way
I just
they
can't
want
be
to
bothered
play
to
it.
level them in Shadowlands.
And we really built our Eternity's End content update from the ground up around those principles.
What are some of the things that the community
Eternity's
said
End's okay,
that
mate.
influenced your decisions for Eternity's
It was
End?
okay.
Things like the method and pacing of acquisition of the Covenant Legendary item, tons of tuning every step of the way.
My Legendary item was handy.
We were listening to make
I was
sure that
actually able to
we
get
were
it
carrying
without
forward
having to
those
do
lessons learned in the course of 915 into Eternity's End.
I hate Torghast.
So WoW Classic came about because of the community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they continue to help guide and support us
This
as
is
Classic
why
evolves.
I keep
World of
playing
Warcraft has always
Classic.
been about the world and the players that inhabit it. And we are, in a lot of ways, curators and caretakers of that journey and of that experience. And so once this Classic community formed and grew, we had to listen to them.
It's this tide of listening to the community and paying attention to what is a good experience for our players now.
A good experience
and
is
where
me
we
to
really saw a sea change in this idea is with
professions.
our Season of Mastery
Please
run, which is a
overhaul
season of
professions.
Fresh
Just
Start
make them a little
Classic.
bit better.
And initially we were
Bring back
talking about it like
carpentry.
it was
I want to
going
make
be
a
like
boat
fresh
mount.
start.
That'd be awesome.
Try this experiment in a
Or
season. It'll be about a
Raft.
year long.
PvP
and then when the
aerial
community found
combat.
out about
I want
it,
that as
we
well.
started
That's
seeing
something
this
I really
upswell.
want.
Yeah, the team just took that idea
I remember being
and ran
like
with it
sweaty
and
teen and
turned, what
just
started
looking at
out
that
as a
at the
small
back
community
of
project into
Raft
this Soul of Iron
bloody
system that
expansion
became a
thing.
centerpiece
I still got it
of
down
Season
over
of
there,
Mastery and a
but
whole new opt-in hardcore mode.
It was
We've
that-
seen communities built around. Lots
aerial
of,
combat would be awesome,
thrilling
especially
victory and
with
painful
dragons.
defeat.
5 hours.
Like-
I made it 5 hours.
You could do
Yeah,
that, and it
it
could still be
continues,
tab
like
target.
Burning Crusade Classic. We wanted to balance
If
the
you wanted
Paladin
to tab
seals
target.
between
I
Horde
really
and
wouldn't want
Alliance,
it.
so
I'd
we
want
made
it
an
to be,
addition
like,
there. We wouldn't have gotten there
angle.
without the community's input.
So, influence the community. You've got another update and pretty significant controversial change for this.
Yeah, cross-faction play coming in 925.
Yes,
which is on a public
and
test
now
right
I can play with my horde
And
characters.
cross-faction. You're breaking with a 17-year tradition.
Now I can bring
Yeah, it's something. It was not an easily made decision by any means, you know, and I think
No,
this
it was
is
an
another one of those
easy.
areas
It was
where
an
really
easy
we
choice
tried to take
because
to
it was
heart
something
community feedback.
a lot of
and
people have been
requests
asking for
and
a
ask
while.
ourselves as a team whether there's a way to accommodate.
I remember
such
using the
earnestly held
Booty
desire
Bay
and still feel like
neutral
you're being
auction
true
house.
to the roots of the game. The player's desire to play with their friends who
Ah,
might prefer a different
betrayed
faction,
gold.
or to play with the faction that they more closely identify with, even though their raid group is elsewhere.
It's
Well,
really
I like
important
being
for
an
me. I
undead,
play
but
a lot of
also like
alts,
being
and
a
I
night
love
elf, so
absorbing the story for each race, and
Kinda makes sense.
having that ability to play with all of my friends across factions is fantastic.
Yeah,
At
because
the end of the day,
pretty much all of my
the
friends
battle
play
cry
horde.
is for the horde. It's not against the alliance. It's not death to the alliance. It's about pride in one's faction, and I think there's a way to preserve that and even strengthen that, while giving players the ability to make the same choice we've seen the greatest heroes make time and time again.
I can't wait to do this. I'm seeing a lot of my friends that I
Yeah.
never knew had a max level
I'm not
character
sure I
in the
believe
other
it.
faction suddenly come out of the woodwork.
And then, you know, with these cross-faction groups, many of them are going to be diving into something new that we're doing to kind of cap off Shadowlands, a season 4. Kind of a remix, a bit of a greatest
Yeah.
hits, revisiting all of our raid zones across the expansion, bringing in some familiar older favorites into the Mythic Plus rotation. And, you know, we recognize this is kind of a closing chapter, a little bit of a send-off to Shadowlands, as everyone gets ready for
Nah,
what happens next,
I'm
what
happy
will
to
come
just
next.
kick
We want
Shadowlands
to
out the
give people a
door and
fun
just
new
say,
challenge for
"Be
everyone to
gone
take
with
the
you."
lead.
You know, like
Really cool stuff for
you know that
for
one friend
WoW
that you're just
players.
like,
I'm super excited.
okay,
about
you've been
the
here
gear
long enough.
upgrades.
You
You're
can
gonna give me
leave
the
my
chance to
house,
go back and
please.
play some of those awesome
You know?
raids.
There's a lot to explore.
You get my
Very
point.
exciting.
For our next adventure in World of Warcraft,
Yes,
we're going to go back to Azeroth.
yes.
We're going to a space with high fantasy. I mean, our fans of Azeroth for a long time. This has been kind of the foundation of much of the lore of WoW.
If you're sending me to space again, I
without
will.
further
come in.
ado, let's watch the cinematic.
Yes, please. This is what we're waiting for. Okay. I just know my friend's gonna go off from my friend after this.
The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain.
Okay.
We must go to its aid. We
Colossus.
entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers.
That reminds me of the Titan Keepers. Okay. Okay.
Let the land slumber, hidden even from our own eyes.
Okay.
You will feel our return in the waking of the land. Then, you must light the beacon of Tearhold.
Tear
Lest
hold.
the path
You-
home
the
be
tear.
lost to us.
He got one hand, bro. He ain't gonna be able to do much. Okay. So you got Mr. Chad over there just asleep. Oh. Okay. Yeah, pretty nice sleep. Wish I could get that. I get about 4 hours. It's not good. Okay. Yep. Yep. Shut up! He had no mouth. That's not cool. I blame goblins. Always blame the goblins. Lava. Oh, magma, lava? I don't know, I can't remember. Bro! Help him? It's a little bit effed. Wouldn't you have stairs? If you had a big tower that you had to get to the top, wouldn't you have stairs? At least. I'm sorry, I had to be nitpicky, but come on. Okay. Close it off. Crystal thing. He's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna die. Shatter into a million pieces. He's just a rock, so he ain't gonna survive the fall. Yeah, it's definitely a death thing. Yeah, he's definitely falling to his death. He's like, good night, sweet child. I will die. Ah! Yes! Alex Strasser! Blue. The blue Dragonflight are gone from ages. But you got a couple still.
The world is healing. But her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again.
You mean the Dragonflights?
Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Ah, we knew it. Knew it was Dragonflight. Now, come on, tell me about it. Tell me about stuff. Please.
Dragons!
Dragons.
This
Obviously.
is so cool.
No one saw
Yeah.
it.
No one saw it
It's
coming.
not like we
Carefully
already
kept
knew
secret.
it was going to be
But
dragons.
seriously, I mean, what did you see there?
The awakening of the Dragon Isles, the return of dragons, the dawn of a new age.
Yeah, where's the proto
We've
dragons?
seen Rathian searching
they're like the
for
originals.
his father's legacy,
Oh,
searching
come on,
for the
mate.
Dragon Isles.
I wanna see proto
Dragon.
dragon.
Been able to find them until now.
The beacon going off. Is that summoning the
But-
dragons?
It is removing
No,
the second.
you. I
Can
told
you
you.
talk a little bit about how the team found ways to thread the dragon aspects
Oh.
throughout the environments?
The Dragon Isles are a place that is lush and primal, bursting with elemental energy. As Azeroth herself reawakens, those primal forces are expressed throughout the environment, whether it's magma activity, volcanic activity, whether it's the icy wastes of the Azure Span, and each one of those has a connection to a Dragonflight that we've seen before. And it's going to be an amazing place for players to arrive at and explore.
All right, you know I'm going to ask.
Yes, okay, so
Can I be a dragon?
let's start getting into some features here. And
Give me a
what
dragon.
Dragonflight means for you as well as just a place. So first off, yes, we have an all-new playable race.
Yes?
The Drakthir race.
Yeah.
Nah,
This
Dragonkin.
is a Draken, a draconic race, but dragons in Warcraft have the ability to
But-
take on a humanoid form.
Yeah, obviously
What
that's
classes
down
can
to
they
the
be?
law. Like
They
all
have
dragons can do that, pretty much.
Unique abilities as literally a dragon. That doesn't quite fit any of our existing classes. And
Yeah,
so, what
so
we're
you're gonna
doing
make a
is
hero
this is
class.
Not just a new race, but it's also a new class. You know, adding a new race to World of Warcraft.
A
and
race
not Allied
class.
Race is something that we
So
don't do lightly,
super race class.
But telling this expansion, this story, so focused around
You know I'm gonna be a
dragons
dragon, right?
Felt like the perfect time for it. So
Only
if you
black
are a
dragon.
Drakthir, you will be the
No,
Evoker
blue.
class. Drakthir can only be Evokers. Evokers can only be Drakthir. And the reason why only a Drakthir could be an Evoker is that an Evoker is really combining the
'Cause you're
ability to call
invoking
upon the magic
Galakrond
of the different
Hearthstone.
aspects with the unique physical gifts that a Drakthir has, the ability to actually take flight and do an Onyxia style strafing deep breath over the battlefield, land on the other side, knock everyone back with a wing buffet, and then
Don't
unleash
care
your
about that.
magical abilities.
Yes, please.
Just the Evoker has two specializations. They
Can
are
we
a
fly?
hybrid
Can we fly?
of
Do
either
we get
ranged
free
DPS
flying
or
if we're a
healer.
dragon?
And they wear male armor.
That
we
makes sense.
figured, with the new hero classes,
Yeah,
classes added
melee,
over the years,
I would say
we
play.
have enough melee. We don't need more of those, and also probably don't need any more leather wearers.
The raid leaders are going to love you for that.
Exactly. This is definitely a hero class, and so that means that like the Death Knights before them or Demon Hunters, they will be starting level 58, and then they're going to have a new
Level
starter
58,
zone.
I can
So
deal
they're
with
going to
that.
have a slightly different journey into the Dragon Isles as opposed to the rest of us that are sailing there from other parts of Azeroth.
Can you talk a little bit about the customizations? Like what is going to be able to identify my Dracthyr character?
Basically anything and everything. Skin color, hair color, jewelry, tattoos, other adornments. You can make this character the expression of your identity in Azeroth.
I'm a Black Dragon. I'm a big Black Dragon, boys.
Yep.
Your race. Tell us about some of the
No.
system updates.
No.
or-
Give me a Red Dragon,
Of course,
Alex
a new
Straza.
expansion brings
Sigma
with
babe.
it, new systems, new features. I think in
Ah.
recent expansions, one of the things we've tended to do is really have these deep features that were closely tied to a specific expansion that would then.
Can I be a
left
pink
behind
dragon?
as we moved
No,
on.
wait, that makes no sense.
And we've heard loud and clear from players.
Can I be
that,
an infinite
It's kind of
Dragonflight?
a bummer to start off every new expansion by leaving a large part of your character behind, by leaving a large part of your progression behind.
Yeah,
So this
because we
time
spend
around,
ages
What we're
doing
doing
it.
is really pouring all of our energy
called
into
parasitic
permanent
design.
revamps, overhauls, and improvements to World of Warcraft's core systems.
Okay.
Things like our progression systems. In this case, our talent system is something that we want to.
I don't want to
completely
keep
revamp.
conduits. You
We wanna
can
take
you
a
can
look at
scrap
the UI.
those.
We
They
wanna take a
piss
look at
me
professions.
right off.
So with the talent revamp and the arrival
Talent
of
revamp?
Classic, did you learn anything about how our talents work?
I think seeing a new generation of players play with those talents and work through those talent trees really underscored some of the things that, frankly, we lost when we shifted to the Mists of Pandaria style talents and beyond. A big piece of that was just the granularity, the feeling of getting a level
Yeah.
and spending a point to customize your character to make yourself a bit better
Yeah.
in some specific way.
No.
But also, that sense of
Oh, I
hybridity
hated it.
that you could have. That's something that we've largely
Like-
lost. And so the new talent system avoids
Ooh.
directly pitting player power throughput choices directly against
Okay.
the sort of utility hybrid choices.
Mate,
We know
Feral.
that there's always a right outcome there. And we also understand
Feral.
that there's a lot of strength.
I
in
made
the
a Feral
flexibility of
druid,
the
so
modern
I just
talent
want
system
Feral to be
let
relevant again.
players customize their talents for a particular encounter or for dungeons
'Cause
versus
I like being a
PvP.
kitty
And we
cat.
don't want to lose any of that.
So John, UI?
Oh my God.
UI.
Yes, I got this 30-inch monitor trying to keep track of where I am on the map, all my buffs, and over here, what's going on in chat. It has literally made my eyes go like this. So,
And you're not alone in that. We've made a lot of incremental changes and additions over the years, but really this is a revamp. This is an overhaul. And so we're excited to really modernize the look and feel while staying true to the origins of World of Warcraft. At the same time, we're not looking to take away the sort of power user customization there. Add-ons are still there if you want them, but we want a much better default out-of-the-box experience for all players, new and
Well,
old.
it just makes
can I
sense.
reduce elements, remove elements?
Stop making
I want to
everything-
explore the world and see the
Ooh.
beauty of Azeroth.
Oh, you
When it
changed the
comes to
dragons.
Specific elements as much as possible. We want to let players choose what to show
Can
and
I
what to hide.
Can
so
I
that
choose to
they
just
can
have the
control
old
themselves.
dragons
You
on the
mentioned
side
professions.
instead of the new dragons?
I have a
on the
critical
side?
question about this.
Go on.
Otherwise, I'll just
Can I
make an
wear a
add-on
chef's
that
hat?
does
Yeah, I
it
knew
for
it.
me. You can wear
Our
a
approach
chef's
to
hat.
professions in Dragonflight is really all about delivering on
Wait a second,
fantasy
you
and
can.
identity as a crafter.
I've got
And
it.
so, if you want to be a serious blacksmith,
Wait.
you want to be a great leather
Are you bringing
worker,
the miners hat
you
of
want
the
to
deep
deliver
back?
the ability to invest time and energy
'Cause I need to
into
start
that,
farming older man.
become a master crafter, be able to make items that are in demand, interact with the community. One of the big pieces that we want to do to support that is a new work order system to have a bit more convenience than just spamming trade chat all day. But if you are someone, you're not yourself a blacksmith, but you have a bunch of mats and you want them forged into a
Work
great
orders.
sword,
So people can
you
ask.
can put that work order up, list your mats, offer a commission,
Ah!
and a skilled blacksmith can come along and make you the weapon of your dreams.
We left
Yes.
out one thing though. You can be a Dracthyr, go to Dragon Isles. Can I have a dragon?
What's the fantasy of dragons if not soaring over the lands? And so we're really excited to introduce a
Oh, I like
feature
the
we're calling
spin.
Dragon Riding.
The spin was a good
It's
idea.
dynamic with everything from momentum to dive bombs, the ability to just sort of build that speed up and feel the world rushing past you in a way that should be much more exciting than traditional flight that we've made available in the past, but that's also available for players through a customizable dragon mount right from the start.
So this is a skill
But
you
it's
learn over time,
customizable
right? To become
drag-
an awesome dragon rider.
Yes,
Oh,
to be
you
able
get
to
your own
sort of
dragon.
upgrade aspects of your flight, but you will
Does it
have
grow
this
up with
form of
you,
flight
or
from
does
the
it just
start.
come as a
And
big dragon?
The dragon companion that you have is, of course, very thoroughly customizable, which is a new thing for us for mounts. This is not just a generic
mine
dragon
with
that
loads of
everyone
spikes.
has, but a drake that is
No,
yours.
that ain't a
You know,
dragon.
what do you want
That's-
its scales to look
that's
like,
Jimmy.
horns, the shape of
He's
its
a
head,
dinosaur.
other attachments, armor pieces, and more. Take your
Sorry.
pick.
This is so cool.
So yes, the Dragonflight expansion is going to see players leveling to 70, going to the all-new continent of
Yeah,
the
of
Dragon
course.
Isles, which consists of 5 zones, 4
Yeah.
standard leveling zones, and a new starter zone for our Drakthir class, as well as a range of systems revamps.
Jesus
such as
Christ,
the new
it's
talent
20 minutes
system,
already.
an
21.
overhaul and update to our UI, and an entirely fresh look at professions with more depth than ever before. Also getting around the Dragon Isles is going to come in the form of dragon riding, which lets you customize and upgrade your own mount so that you can fly in a sense from the start.
Oh, I can have a beard.
Of course, as with any new expansion, we
Maybe
have
I can
new
grow
set
a
of
beard one
dungeons,
day.
a raid, and much more to come.
We also have an alpha that will be starting up in the
alpha?
future.
Check out our website for more information and keep an eye out for those opt-in
better give me
signups
the
if
alpha.
you want to help us test out Dragonflight. and
Yes,
give us
I'll
even
be
more
sure
feedback
to
make it
help
better.
out.
We
to
do have a
not
deep
make
dive that
content
follows
over it.
this, so please stay around. Classic players, we haven't forgotten about you. You could probably guess where we're going to go next. One of the all-time favorite expansions for World of Warcraft. Let's watch the cinematic.
Okay, so that was the Dragon Isles expansion. I am hyped. I've got to go message my friend. Have a lovely one, and I'll see you soon.